You're listening to Mr. Save at Home, Becoming an Agent. Good day, good people. My name is Navid Moosa. I'm your host today and always for Mr. Save at Home, Becoming an Agent Tour. Thank you. Thank you for those who are long-time listeners. Thank you for those who are first-time listeners. I understand there's a lot of information out there, yet you want to come here and choose to listen to us, and we greatly appreciate that, and we respect and thank you for your time. For those who are first time, we talk about a little bit of everything here in regards to real estate, investing in it, should you not, and if you choose to, what strategies to get into, and if you're not sure, if you want even to do this lifestyle, which goes into another topic of mindset. We talk about a lot of mindset stuff, and not just for real estate, but as a general entrepreneur, whether you're the 5 to 9 entrepreneur or the 9 to 5 entrepreneur or the midnight to midnight entrepreneur. We try to cover it all here. And we get into it right away. We don't like to waste a lot of time because we respect time, ours and yours. Yours more importantly. As with any other show, no different here. Let's go. We're going to talk about hard work and why hard work isn't enough. And listen, I know there's a lot of memes out there, and I think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is one of my favorite ones that talks about always be the hardest working person in the room. You know, Will Smith even says that his work ethic was really hard and stuff like that. The difference is this. Hard work doesn't necessarily translate to efficient work. Hard work doesn't necessarily translate to working smart. And that's what I want to talk about. I know a lot of people near and dear to me and not so near and dear to me who indicate or proclaim how they're working hard. And when I ask what they're doing, it just really sounds like a really punched up, glamored way of saying I'm moving paper around. Like that's it. Like they're not really getting anything done. What they're doing is taking a stack of paper on the left side of their desk and moving it on their right side of the desk, and taking that same stack of paper on the right side of the desk and moving it back to the left side of the desk. And they're constantly doing this shifting of paper, left, right, left, for hours, a day, every day, 5, 6, 7 days a week. That's hard to do that. That's hard work. Just to go back and forth. I mean, good God. That sounds annoying and hard as hell just to keep doing it, because that sounds boring as hell. And it's hard to be interested in something that's boring. It's not efficient work. That's what I want to talk to you about. Just because you think you're doing hard work, yeah, physically you may be drained, but mentally are you drained? People bust my chops all day. They call me soft hands, because if you look at my hands, they are not hands of hard laborers. You'll find them in the grips when I lift my weights, my dumbbells and barbells, and that's right there. You'll feel the little roughness there. But I get laughed at being the soft hands of the crew because I'm not a physically hard worker. I was always amazed how people who worked these manual, labor-intensive jobs, and when they were done, like they had the energy to go out and do something afterwards. In my line of work, man, when I come home, I was drained. I was mentally exhausted. I'm like, dude, I'm done. I don't want to think. I don't want to think about anything because my brain was just fried from just being mentally exhausted. And it took me years. It took me years to understand that those people with those physical jobs, that was hard work. That was hard physical labor. It wasn't hard mental labor. Am I knocking them? No, not at all. Not at all. Because I sure as hell don't want to do that. And some of them sure as hell don't want to do that. But they're choosing to, and God bless them for doing it, because it has to be done by somebody. Depending who you talk to, a robot will take their job down the road. My point is that hard work isn't always what you need. Hard work isn't going to get you where you need to get. You need to work efficiently. You need to work effectively. So it's easy for me to sit here and tell you this. Oh, just don't do the hard work. Do this kind of hard work. Then it's like, well, Navid, what do you mean? You're telling us to work efficiently, effectively. Well, what does that exactly mean? I mean, I go to my job and I make sure I set my alarm to get up on time, enough time for me to go and get my morning workout in, to get the kids ready and to get properly dressed and to go do my job and be there on time and start on time. And while I'm there, I bust my ass for that 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours. And I make sure I make every minute count. I take my break. I take my break in that 30-minute or 1 hour allotment, whatever they're giving me, and my breaks I take exactly in that time. Not a minute more, not a minute less. And it's very efficient. Right? I'm doing it in the time slots they're giving me, and I'm getting everything done. Hey, congratulations. If you're happy with that, rock out. Do what you got to go do. Keep doing it. No problem with that. I'm not going to knock you for it. But is that all you want to keep doing? Punching in and punching out and doing that not a minute more, not a minute less, because they're giving you that 1 hour slot for lunch and those 15-minute breaks and stuff like that. I mean, do you want a pat on the back because you're getting up early enough to get your kids ready? They're your freaking kids. That's your job, is to get them ready to get to school. Is that effective? Yeah, I'll give you credit for that one. So I'm born and bred in Harrisburg, PA. I went to middle school, and there was I think it was either middle school or elementary school. There was a button they used to give us called an APOB, APOB button, and it was a pat on the back button. And as we got older, those of us who remember that, when we would make fun of somebody who would complain and whine, we're like, what, you want an APOB button? You want an APOB button for doing your job? Listen, hard work is hard work. It doesn't mean it's effective. When you work hard, and when you go and you get up and you do your morning workout and you get the kids off to school and you get dressed, all that stuff I just said, that is efficient in that regards, where you're showing up on time and you're leaving on time. And if you're happy with that, okay, stay with that and just be well. Simple as that. But if you're ready for something else, or if you're wondering why I can't get past this stage in my life, and you're wondering why you can't get past because I work hard, it's because you're not working efficiently. What you're doing is effective. It's effective for you to set your alarm and to plot out how much time you're going to need. That's effective. What's efficient is at making your kids a little bit responsible for getting some of their stuff ready for them for the next school day or to help you out in the morning. What's efficient is that if you are a few minutes late for work, the work doesn't get late though. You see what I'm saying? The work that you had programmed to start at a certain time, it's still going to get started at that time, even if you show up a little bit late because you get stuck in traffic or something happened, a kid woke up with pink eye or something like that, and you had to stay home and the work doesn't drop. That's efficient. You see the difference there? It's just those little things there. Working hard is great, awesome, no problem. But it's a problem because it's not going to get you to that next level. It's not enough, I should say, to get you to that next level. Will it get you recognized? Yeah, I mean, he's a hard worker. But when it gets you recognized, they may just say, okay, we may give him a little bit of bump of promotion or give him a little extra pay or something like that. You're working that hard physically. All they're going to do is promote you to a physically harder job. You're working that hard effectively and efficiently, mainly efficiently. Then they say, this individual here is going to, you know what, we can actually do a little bit something more with this guy. This person over here has some talents of making our processes here a little bit better, wherever they may be. So that's a different type of promotion. That's the one that gets you called soft hands, if you will. So that's what I want you to think about is, are you working hard? Chances are you're probably going to say yes. I mean, who's going to say no, I'm a lazy bum? Not many of us will. But I want you to ask yourself, are you an efficient worker? Are you somebody who creates processes in place to be the most efficient person you and your team can be? Once you can embrace that and recognize that and realize what that means and put those processes in place to make you a very efficient individual, to make you an efficient parent, to make you an efficient partner, to make you to an efficient entrepreneur, to make you to an efficient doctor, truck driver, cashier, bagger, greeter, whatever. Once you figure out what makes you efficient, that's when you can move on to being great, because that's what it takes. It takes more than hard work. And no disrespect to the Will Smiths and Dwayne Rock Johnsons out there and those kind of people. Yes, it is hard work. More to Will Smith's point of his sickening work ethic. It's the work ethic is what gets you there. And he's proof of that. He's the epitome of that right there. It's that work ethic is what gets you in. And that's what makes you great. So be great, guys. Be great day in and day out. That's what I got for y'all today. Hope you enjoyed it. First time listeners, thank you again. I hope it's kind of what you're looking for. And if not, hey, come back next week. Give me a second chance. Maybe listen to some of our earlier podcasts. And if so, drop me a line. You can hit me up, info@navidmoosa.com. You can send me an email there. And also check my website out, www.navidmoosa.com. I launched a training coaching course for those who want to get investing and talks about how to be a real estate agent as well as implement real estate investing strategies as being a realtor at the same time. Check them out. Check the website out, www.navidmoosa.com. Thanks for joining us here at Mr. Save a Home Podcast. As I say always, and I always will, never ever chase the money, always chase the deal, do right by the client, and everything else will fall into place. Take care, people.